Hello and welcome, dear trader. This is tutorial for the volume weighted average price VWAP. So this is part of the free videos you have access without any rank in our group. So you can actually see a few of the tools we are using and you can add them to your trading strategy. So you can see we are using pretty powerful tools in our trading. So maybe you heard about moving averages. There is main advantage to VWAP compared to moving average. The VWAP contains the volume and the volume is one of the most important things in trading. So we definitely want to see, when you combine price, volume and time, you are getting volume weighted average price. It has many benefits to use. I actually took thousands of trades with VWAP, so I have powerful data and statistics behind me. I will be showing you. We will be focusing on daily VWAP, which resets every single day on 00 UTC time. It's standardized. When we go to charts, this is how reset looks like. So when we are trading above VWAP, for example, and we are closing here pretty away from the VWAP, this is the close. You see the price moves to the new opening of the Asia, and it starts to collect volume in the trading day. So that's the reset. Also, you can find VWAP here in indicators. If you go here, you have multiple to choose, but focus on one where you can set good settings. Also, if you have the legend rank, you have access to our group VWAP session, which is here are the settings. So we are using session, and here Agile C3. You can set styles however you want, and also the Bybit is my favorite exchange, so you can find it in Bybit here in indicators, and you insert the VWAP here and you turn it on here. Yes, pretty simple and straightforward. Okay, so VWAP represents the average price paid over the course of the day. Then we have the mean reversion principle in our trading, which suggests the price wants to get back to the level if it gets too overextended in either direction. What is great on VWAP? It's used by high and large institution and traders, entities, because it is institutional benchmark. So they also use it, and you can see a lot of resting orders awaiting on VWAP. I will be mentioning benefits of it. So yeah, we love to see, it's used by them, because you also can, if you are in positions and you want to take profit at VWAP, you will probably get very good and easy fill there, because there is a lot of volume there resting from these big entities. Yes. Also a lot of basis. It's also basis for the algorithmic trades. The market is consisting of 85% plus bots, and the bots operate, and they definitely, most of them have VWAP composed inside. This is also raising reaction rate from the VWAP in our situations, which we will go over here. So it's important. Some mentors say don't use what most people use, but actually we want to use what big traders use. Yes, we want to follow their principles, what the largest traders do, not what retail is doing. Retail is usually using moving averages and other MACD and RSI and other stuff, which is not so reliable. So what is great advantage of the daily VWAP for us? It is showing us balance of power and determination. Who is in control? So it's very simple. If you trade above the VWAP, it's showing you the buyers are in control. If you trade below the VWAP, it's showing you the sellers are in control. Especially if you combine it with other tools we use in the group, and also you watch daily open. So if you trade below daily open, so you can build your a daily bias. It is for us in our group, and for me, it's number one tool for the mechanical take profit during scalping and day trading. So I really love the VWAP resets every single day, because we have fresh volume collection over the day. But for me, as soon as we reach VWAP, especially if we are trending or we are not touching VWAP for decent amount of time, for me it's automatic take profit. Of course, I decide if I take profit with other tools in the group, which you will learn later, like Exocharts, so you will learn orderflow and so on. But if you don't use any tools and just visually you are touching VWAP and you are seeing your rejections, or it's starting to be support and or resistance, you will be taking some profits on your trades. Yes, because many market participants are thinking the same. It's important bias affecting tool for the day trading. As I mentioned, it's bias. So if you trade above, you look for longs, but we will go over these situations over here. So we have some simple rules for the VWAP. So the VWAP is less reliable first hours of trading as it collects volume. So when the day resets, let's have a look here. We are seeing this is the fresh day reset based on time. And you see it starts to, like, I usually let VWAP collect volume first few hours, and after that, especially if we start doing trend, then it can be a bit better. Also, like you see the first reaction here, we are starting to trend above. So at least you have like for this day example, you have information you trade above the VWAP, above the deopen, which was over here. There was retest of it, then we started to push. So at least you are your bias is to, if you have long position, you are trading above VWAP, you can be more patient in the longs to reach your targets. And as you can see, this is, by the way, the weekend. So the weekend volumes and trading is a lot less reliable than during the work days, because you are missing the proper institutional volume in the market. So all the tools we use are a bit less reliable. But it's also showing you today on the retest, there was not much reaction from VWAP. Market totally ignored it. So you are also more careful. I like to see, after you started trending, I like to see nice clean reaction. So market is telling me that the day it wants to respect the VWAP as well. So how we start the day is very important for me. Do markets pay attention to VWAP or not that day? But yes, we have better rules for that. So yes, the first hours, let it play out. And even on weekend, you see it's like a lot less reliable. I'll be showing you normal work days and you will see. So there is an important rule for you. So be careful when price is too choppy around the VWAP and can show you conflicting signals. So let me show you example where I'm actually not paying attention much to the VWAP because it is spending too much time on it. So this was this is the day reset, and you see what is happening. So price is going sideways. We are in this local downtrend. Also, it's like small range, and you see that we are spending too much time on the VWAP. The price on VWAP is getting chopped. People who are trying to trade it are getting chopped, and I'm staying away. I'm not focusing on VWAP here. It can serve a bit on as a bias, but I definitely like at least we move a bit away from the VWAP. You see there were some small reactions, so if you're very long, you take profit. But again, it started to be very choppy here. Look here again. This is not ideal situation. I don't like this, so I don't, I don't look much for trades when I see situation like this chop. Yeah, another choppy here. So this day again, reset here. All day is choppy around the VWAP. You have only few clean reactions. This again, I'm not basing a lot of my decisions based on VWAP, but on other tools. So here, too choppy for me. Yeah. So this situation, avoid like that. Yeah. Don't trade crosses with the VWAP price. Look for pullbacks or rebounds to VWAP, as more often than not you might witness bear or bull traps. Yes. Let me go at the beginning. That's the thing, because we have multiple situations developing and they are connected to other situations just below. But you see, if you try, here, for example, there was first cross, like the market was, downtrending, and then we started, pushing here. So definitely for me, that was take profit area, but also market was unable to close above. And you can see again, we started to close above, but we failed. We just move a bit. I don't trade much crosses on the VWAP. Yes, I'm usually already in the position before we reach the VWAP, and that's the number. That's important tool. I mean, that's an important rule for you. I don't want to get, because I know a lot of people are taking profit at VWAPs. it will be great. Like I'm long here. I'm happy to see like Bitcoin is trading above the VWAP here, but you see we lost it soon. So if you were longing here, it was very like high risk trade to do like break out of the VWAP. Again, yesterday was perfect situation. We went heavily down into our supports, massive push up. You see what happened here? This was sign of strength. You broke VWAP, and then you started to be like choppy around, and you held it. Yes, you never lost it. This is showing me I can be more patient in my long and wait for the other targets, but I would never enter here just with the VWAP, because my stop loss would be below this low, which is destroying reward ratio for your trades. But it made me patient in my longs from here. So I definitely want to see. And if you start pushing and changing more market structure, you can actually, with this position long, you can add to your trade. It raises your entry. You are still pretty safe, but you are definitely, you are not entering here. Yeah, this is very different than when you are trending and you are retesting VWAP, which I'll be showing you later. These other scenarios. Yet again, you see we are spending a lot of time under VWAP. Yeah, so you are. This was also the close. So this is not a good example. Maybe here. Price was very choppy around the VWAP. That's not a good example. So yeah, in the statistics term, breakouts around the VWAPs are usually, they are not really good for the reward ratio on your trades. But if you're already in the trade, it's fantastic for your buyers. If you reclaim VWAP to the downside or to the upside, that's great. But yeah, you can get a lot of fake outs because of these people taking profit on VWAP. So we will be focusing on situations which are much higher probability. And this is gonna be, so let's go here. So if price is near above VWAP, don't look for shorts, look for longs. That's pretty simple to understand. Just let me show you. And also it's connected to this. If price is near below VWAP, don't trade long, look for short. This is based on trends. Let's go further so I can find a nice trending day. Yes, from here. So yes, this was the nice downtrend. We were continuing on higher time frames to the move to the downsides. You see the VWAP, we are spending most of the time below the VWAP. And as soon as we approached, we are looking to add to, if you are in the short, you are looking to add to short. Yet again, clean retest, or you can look for scalp shorts. Market is really weak and unable to reclaim VWAP. Yet again, we are continuing our downtrend. So market structure is very important for the VWAP and trend-line environment. If we are ranging, then of course it's more choppy for the VWAP trades, and you are more careful, but it's much stronger, in these environments. Let me check. Yes, we will go over that as well. You see another touch on the VWAP here. Again, people are taking profit. People are looking to to open new shorts, as it was inside the golden zone as well, which you learned in the video, or you will be learning video after this. Yeah, so we are building confluence here. Now VWAP is reset, we are choppy. This was news event. Let me show you some nice uptrend. So you can see how it was supporting us nicely. You see, I'm looking for the, not the reset, yeah, I'm looking for the, this one, again, downtrend. So again, very strong breakdown, massive volumes. We are spending most of the time, we are unable to reclaim VWAP. Yet again, you are looking for take profits, you are looking for new short positions from the daily VWAP. Really close here. And about uptrend, we were dropping heavily on the chart, so yes, this is also like decent example. So VWAP was very choppy that day, yes. And then we finally started massive push up. Then we go down. We stabilized here. This is 1 minute time frame because I'm focusing on scalping also, but yeah, day trades also we enter from this. And you see then we stabilized. We did first pullback here and we started to hold VWAP. So that was really great for the, you know, to add to your position from these positions and look for new trades. Oh yeah. This is also a great example. So you finally reclaim VWAP. You are pushing heavily. Remember, there is one important rule for us, which is the most important rule for your VWAP trading. If price is overextended from VWAP, it shows you trend is very strong, and the longer you don't retest it in the current trading session, the stronger VWAP gets. You're looking for a high probability trade if you get retest in these conditions. Of course, ideally you want to VWAP to align with other confluences to improve your winning odds. And always consider reward ratio for your winning trades. But yes, we will be going over this, because if you overextended, like here, you went massively away from the VWAP, especially here, look at here. Very, very massive move here. And now this is like all trading session. Usually when we see situation like this, I'm very, very interested. I have alert set on the VWAP to take the first retest of VWAP like that. Yeah, I remember that, right? So I'm also showing you this as example. You've got 0.50% move directly into your local market structure resistance here. So yes, I love when we overextend from the VWAP, and now you lost the VWAP. Yes, clean breakout, big volume. Yeah, so massive breakdown. You establish very local like move down, continuation of the local downtrend. And now if you are long, you take profit here. Yeah, sometimes you don't even need to like initiate a new position, but it's also important, as we mentioned in the rules, to be the mechanical take profit target. Mechanical take profit targets are where you, even without all the tools you use, you take profit without much thinking. Yes, it's like automatic for you, part of the strategy to take some money off the table, because you know there is still very likely you might continue down in the downtrend. Okay, and now let's start from the beginning. I will be showing you examples, more examples. We will go over price actions. So you see again we deviated with massive volume from the VWAP. You see people started to take profit. Also this was like really small reaction, yeah, I think for the short, but enough for the scalper probably. But you see it was important to take a bit of the profit here, definitely, because you never know if you go for the low or not, if you are not using enough tools. It's just important to see, you know, when VWAP closes, yes, because your edge is gone. We are collecting volume from the next day, but we are also using the VWAP closes in our other strategy. You can learn this strategy in the hero rank. This strategy has 75 at the moment is 69% win rate for this strategy. We are utilizing the VWAP closes as they are inefficiency on the market, so you can learn that in the higher rank. But you can see how, you know, just VWAP is powerful not only just as a tool, but you know, these multiple things around you can utilize. So choppy day of VWAP here. Let's go further. So yeah, this was big push over VWAP. But this was the news event, so without VWAP was ignored. Remember, nothing what you are learning is 100% win rate, but you need to combine multiple tools together. So you raise your win rate with these tools together. So you are looking for confluence where not just VWAP is aligning. So of course you can trade it alone, but if you trade one tool alone, it's gonna be, you know, it can have really weak results, because you want to find confluence, so you don't want to find just VWAP, but you want to find a golden zone and other like market structure supports and so on. So the more tools, the more confluence you get on a zone, your chances are rising to get successful trade. But yes, yeah, this was nice. This was really great trading. VWAP, you know, it showed me like right from the beginning, from the opening new Asia session, like market is paying attention to the VWAP. this is what I was talking about before. I really like to see if market is paying attention to VWAP that trading day. Sometimes gets ignored, yeah, especially when you are in range and you are choppy. But this day was perfect, like it showed me from here, market pays attention, and yet again this was fantastic. And here was showing me it's just choppy. Let's go back in history. Again, very choppy day for the VWAP, so not much edge for me. Here, sometimes you have such a powerful trends, you don't even touch VWAP all day. Can happen. So if you wait at the entry, you just don't get it. You need to be more aggressive or you use other tools. Yes, choppy day, yet again choppy day. Here was the day close, so it was started to be, you know, effective. This is example you can learn in the hero rank. So here was choppy day, so not much edge for you. This was like really great volumes. This VWAP collected, so you had inefficiency if the VWAP was not closed from the previous day, and you see as soon as the market closed this inefficiency into the VWAP, we bounced. You see it was like shadow for the market. Market was still reacting like if the VWAP was continuing to be in that region. So that's the strategy you can learn in the hero rank. Let's go further. This was again really great day. We started here. We started Asia really like big dump. Market was telling me on the first retest it pays respect to the VWAP, so next retest I will be looking to trade or very close to it. Happened here. Sometimes you get front runs. I'm watching the Bybit inverse, but also I'm trading on the other pair on the inverse Bybit, so, and it has a lot more volume, so that VWAP is even more important for me, or Binance VWAP. But yes, just pay attention to, be aware if other exchange VWAP was hit. It happens sometimes, like you've got front run here, but other exchange, you know, was hit. Happens really. Yeah, we went over this. Here was a choppy time. I'm showing you 1 minute time frame because I'm focusing on scalping and day trading, and on 1 minute time frame these reactions are best to be seen. Yet again you see like VWAP was pretty choppy here, yes, but the more you deviate from VWAP, as we mentioned before, your chances are rising from the good reaction. Now we've got massive deviation from the VWAP. This was over 1.5% move finally, and now you get back to it very violently, exhaustive end here. You are deciding with other tools if to enter or not, or if to take profit, and you've got good reaction. Yes, so you really need to go far away from VWAP to raise your odds for the successful trade. Oh, super choppy here. Let me check 3 minute time frame. We can go a bit more in the history with it, so I can see further. Yes, I remember that day also. Like, I remember a lot of good trades. It's funny, like you can remember so much. But yes, this was great because, you know, this was the Asia Open, initial fake dump, reclaim of the daily open, fantastic, and very strong uptrend started. And again, I remember in the group I was saying I'm definitely having alerts on this rising VWAP. It is strong, yeah, because all day, like we opened here for how long? For over 16 or for over 17 hours, there was no touch to VWAP. So this is like recharging the VWAP, yes, for you. The longer you don't touch it on the current trading session, the stronger it becomes. And there was a little front run, but you got like, this is your high probability trade. If you have other confluence even there, fantastic. Sometimes VWAP can act very strong like this alone if it's like recharged like this. But yeah, really great here. Yeah, but you see a lot of times it's pretty choppy, so be careful with these chops around VWAP. You don't need to use it as a main confluence, just as a bias tool in those times. And it's a bit harder to see now on 3 minute time frame. It's best to watch it on 1 minute. Okay, so that was my examples. Let me check if I covered everything. I definitely recommend to you search if you are new in the group and pay attention to Bitcoin TA chat, because when we take trade and the VWAP was important to Confluence, you will definitely see me posting the VWAP was the main Confluence, and you can also search here for the more trade examples. Most of them are in Bitcoin TA chat for the other trades where VWAP was important, and what was our thought process about it. At the end of the video, let me show you other VWAPs. So let's go to 50-minute time frame. And I will turn on the weekly. So this VWAP is collecting the weekly volume. Yet again, as with daily VWAP, it needs some time to collect the volume. So you need to give it ideally at least 1 or 2 days so it collects the volume. It's a bit less reliable than daily VWAP we use, because but same rules apply pretty much to it. You see, it's also bias tool for you. So you see we started to move down with the opening of the daily VWAP. There was some retests. Market was unable to even reclaim it. So there was nice push here, but since that moment, market was pretty much, staying below. So on the weekly basis, it is giving you bias. You of course see this downtrend here. You see the market structure down, but it is confirming your bias. It's higher chance you move down until you reclaim at least this daily VWAP. Now we've got really massive deviation to the downside from the weekly VWAP, so I'm definitely having alerts on the weekly VWAP and watching it for the reaction, and especially if I get more confluence there, fantastic, I can get good take profit on my trade, and I will be looking for short. You see this was great retest, so you see it is reacting nicely. Again, we've got larger deviation from the VWAP. Now the reaction arrived. But yes, this weekly and monthly, I don't trade as much as, of course, as daily VWAP. But this is good barometer for the health of the trend and for our bias, what we can expect. You see here, market was holding us really nicely above it. News event here. Yeah, this was fantastic. Very strong push up. Massive strong push up and beautiful retest of the weekly VWAP. Again, big push up, large deviation from the VWAP. And again, market find the fair value here. Push up. Now there was no clean reaction. You start to be careful to trade it. Yeah, there was no clean reaction like here, because these drops here were also exhaustive, and you need really other tools to decide if you want to enter or not. Yeah, so for your trading is harder if you don't use Exocharts and other stuff. So you can decide better, not just visually from trading view. So this is the weekly VWAP, and then we have the monthly VWAP. So let's have a look. So this was the reset. This is the new month, and you see it's also pretty strong. So sometimes they are different. And now this is also waiting for you to, if you are day trader, even swing trader, sometimes monthly VWAP can act as a swing trade, a target as well. You are also watching this if you will be reclaiming it or reject. Yes. Same similarity. You can see market is more, if you are trending, we are really far away from monthly VWAPs a lot of times. Yeah, another big push here, brutal deviation. And now you see clean after a long time how many days it took. So from 10th of April to 7 days it took actually to revisit this monthly VWAP, and that was clean retest and touch. So yes, weekly and monthly VWAPs are good Confluence as well. A bit less reliable, yes, but again, same principles apply. So choppy here, so you can utilize it so well. But this is what you want: massive deviation and look for trade. And sometimes you get times when trend is telling you is so strong, and indeed it was very strong trend, so you need more aggressive VWAPs. Of course, the weekly one or or the daily, yeah, to enter more aggressively. But monthly VWAP was showing you massive uptrend and was very, very strong. And now it resets, yeah, so you lost advantage. But again, you might see this VWAP close strategy applying here because it stopped here, and yeah. Yes, the weekly VWAP was much better here to around it to give you entries. Yes, so I think that's it from me. I think I went over all of it, all of the important stuff. So I hope you will enjoy using focus on daily VWAP. Yes, I hope you will enjoy it nicely. Apply these rules, watch for it. You also you need screen time as with any other tool, and I definitely recommend if you learn a new tool in our group, go into charts. Don't just add it to your, don't slap it to your chart and start immediately trading on it. Go to the charts, test it. You can even like I recommend backtesting any tool you start to use, so you can do like 50 to 100 backtest just on the tool without any confluence, so you can see how it performs and what's the win rate of the tool you are using, so you gain confidence to use the tool, and you also see how it reacts, you know, in other situations. And when you will be trading, you will be journaling and writing when VWAP was good confluence for you, and with journaling you can find out, you know, how important it is. And you really need a lot of screen time with the tools you are using, so because in the end you will understand and you will be better to predict market, what is gonna happen if VWAP is strong, if you apply all these rules and so on. So thank you for watching. Enjoyed this, and I wish you good trading with the daily VWAP. Bye.